You're obviously a very competitive person. You're competing with the likes of Jeff Bezos in...
Jeff who? Here we are on top of our giant bowl of liquid oxygen. They say SpaceX has big bowls, and it's true.
Well, there's competitors now ramping up, and as you're familiar with, BYD, which is also on the West Coast, I think they're ramping up production of their electric vehicles. Warren Buffett owns 10% stake in that. Why do you laugh? BYD is trying to compete. Why do you laugh?
Have you seen their car?
That's beautiful.
At Tesla, we don't make slow cars. Okay. Do you want to see the car? Yeah! Well, we don't have it for you tonight. I'm just kidding, of course. It's April Fool's somewhere. Well, first of all, I should say I'm a big fan of NASA. In fact, at one point, my password was I love NASA.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you. My heart goes out to you.
You could power the entire United States with about, let's say, 150 to 200 square kilometers of solar panels. The entire United States. Take a corner of Utah. Not much going on there. I've been there. True. So that's a plus side. Let's try the right. Try that one, really? Okay. Yeah. Sure. Oh, man. It didn't go through. We went on a date. All I was talking about was electric cars. That was not a winning conversation.
So it was a bit of a monologue, was it?
Yeah, she said the first question I asked her was, do you ever think about electric cars? She said, no, she never does.
So you learn from that. That wasn't the best shout-out line.
Wasn't great. But it has, recently it's been more effective.
Didn't you say to me earlier in this conversation, we don't want to do business with jerks?
Who does?
Right. Well, so I'm wondering, well, in my business, sadly, it's occasionally necessary.
Much unfortunate.
Elon, I'm John Younger, and I have to say...
Pour some more wine here.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, this is going to get better and better as the...
It is.
Like, aren't there all these problems on Earth that we need to deal with, and shouldn't we focus on that? And the answer is yes. I mean, our primary focus should be problems on Earth, but I think that there should be some small amount that's given over to the establishment of a colony on Mars and making life multiplanetary. By small amount, I mean some number less than 1% of our resources. So, you know, it's not as important as say healthcare, but it's more important than, like, say, cosmetics. I mean, I'm in favor of cosmetics. I like them; they're great. But you know, lipstick or colony on Mars, I don't know.
Survives a nuclear explosion, or you get a full refund. Okay. Full refund.
I hear crazy things. Went to Russia 3 times to negotiate a deal to buy a couple of the largest ICBMs in the Russian fleet. A strange experience.
How do you even get into that negotiation?
Well, you talk to people who know people, and pretty soon you're talking to the Russian rocket forces, and you know it turns out Russia's quite a capitalist society. There you go.
You gotta be kidding me.
Sorry?
You're Elon Musk.
I am? Sort of a apocalyptic scenario of some kind. Hypothetically, you just press the bioweapon defense mode button. This is a real button. Yeah, we're trying to be a leader in apocalyptic defense scenarios.
Well, we can fit about 100 747s parked in the footprint of this building.
Yeah, and I mean, not only that, I mean, we can fit 50 billion hamsters. Guys, imagine we had, you know, $6 million in a pallet of cash, and that was, you know, $6 million is falling through the sky. And would we try to catch it? I say we do. I say we give it a shot.
Marijuana inside of tobacco.
Okay.
So it's like pot tobacco
Yeah.
posh.
You never had that?
Yeah, I think I tried one once.
Come on, man. You want some of it? You probably can't because of stockholders, right?
I mean, it's legal, right?
It's totally legal.
Okay.
How does that work? Do people get upset at you if you do certain things? There's tobacco and marijuana in there. That's all it is.
Has the sweetest smile. My little buttercup, where do you stay a while? Won't you stay a while? Moonbeams meet the sky, and you and I will walk the by on by on by. Well, this is really winning.
The combination of tobacco and marijuana is wonderful. First turned onto it by Charlie Murphy, and then reignited by Dave Chappelle. There you go.
Plus whiskey. Haha, exactly.
Perfect. Balances it out.
I mean,
I'm a firm believer in
alcohol's a drug. It's been grandfathered in.
Well, it's not just a drug. It's a drug that gets a bad rap. Because if you just have a little, it's great.
Is this guy who wished to temporarily detach his arm while spooning with a girl. Sometimes it's staying.
That's what he wants to do with a girl?
That's awesome.
By human beings. And according to the science, right, humans can never create another animal that is smarter than humans. Especially when you have so many smart people, it's impossible to make another smart people.
I very much disagree with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my view is that computer may be clever, but human beings are much smarter.
Yeah, definitely not.
Clever.
Do you think there is other intelligent life outside the Earth?
It seems probable, but I think this is one of the great questions in physics and philosophy, is where are the aliens? Maybe they're among us, I don't know. Some people think I'm an alien. Not true.
Stock price down again today, 10%. Do you care about that?
I mean, it kind of sucks running a public company.
The Model X is now over 2 years late. What went wrong?
Well, I do have an issue with punctuality, I have to admit. You have this great shot of green planets on a red background, and I thought, okay, maybe that would get...
It's a money shot. You got to beam
that
that
be the
back,
money
but,
shot, yeah. I'm never quite sure whether that's a sort of a word you can use or not. Because there are several thousand unique parts in the car, and even if some of those parts, even if just a few of them are missing, then we can't raise production, because then people are missing parts of their car and they get very upset about that.
So we tested it. So we successfully tested it up to its design pressure.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you. My heart goes out to you. It is thanks to you